everyone, welcome to another reading vlog. I am so happy to not have to go to class anymore, to not have to think about school. It's incredible the weight that is off my shoulders now that it's like officially summertime for me, but I am trying to like embrace the springtime. So as you saw, I did just go on a little walk in the park. It was so beautiful, it was so nice, and it had just rained today, so it was very cool to see like all the greenery. Everything felt even like brighter around me, and I did see a lot of deer, which was really cool. I think I saw 5 in total, which was awesome. That made my day. But yeah, basically this vlog is just going to me getting back into my cozy hobbies, finding my kind of like spark again. Like, not that I like lost it really, but I kind of just wasn't prioritizing doing the things I love in my free time. I just have been on this too much. I've been scrolling too much. I need to stop doing this. I need to start living my life off the screens. So let me take you through my current reads and my TBR for the rest of this vlog. I'm actually starting this really randomly. I'm starting this on Thursday afternoon. We'll see when it goes to. I'm hoping to get into the habit of doing like weekly reading vlogs again because those are always fun, but we will just have to see. So my current like main read right now is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. This is my fantasy book club's pick for May. It's called Frolicking Through Fantasy. It's on Fable, which you should definitely go join us down below. Every month we vote on which fantasy book we want to read, and then we can discuss it, and it's just a lot of fun. I would love to see that community grow on Fable, but also here, and perhaps do some like specific reading vlogs or live shows, something like that. I think that'd be so fun. So I'm currently 198 pages into this, which is chapter 27, so it feels like I haven't even made a dent. Honestly, I'm really liking this so far. I think the world building is really unique, and I'm really liking our characters that we've met so far. There's a lot of different like types of characters, and there's a lot to like digest in this story, especially because it starts off with like a glossary of terms and like world building, which was very intimidating. But once I got past that, once I like actually started reading, it was pretty easy to understand. And I really am liking our main character, Rave. She is very vengeful, very like stabby, I would call her, but she's like an assassin for this rebellion group against the crown, and it's really cool because this world is split into kind of 3 sections. The first one is called the Burn, which is basically like sunny all the time, super hot. The middle is called the Fade, which is kind of like an in-between world, and there's like a wall that is this kingdom, I guess you could call it. And then the bottom part is called the Shade, where it's like dark all the time, and like nighttime. So it's really, really cool. And then in the sky, there are these remnants of dead dragons that are like curled up as if they're eggs, and they can like hatch like eggs. And it's just so cool. Like it's like a graveyard for dragons. It's just so unique. I've never read anything like this before. So I'm really liking it so far. Our main character, Rave, is just now like getting out of prison, about 200 pages into this, so without spoilers, she's been through a lot already, and it's really, really intense, and I'm very curious where we're going from here. The only, like, I guess issue I'm having with it is that we're 200 pages in and not much has happened. Like, obviously things have happened. Rave is now imprisoned, and, you know, we're gonna see what she does with that, but it's just like kind of slow moving. I'm still waiting to like really get into the action, I would say. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish this in this vlog, but I would like to make it at least like halfway, maybe to like the 400 or 500 page mark, because this is like just under 700 pages in total. So we'll see, but I am excited to continue this. And then my audiobook that I actually just finished was The Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon Volume 2. So I started Volume 1 a couple days ago, already finished that one, and I picked up Volume 2 immediately and just finished that one today. I love these books so much. I think Emma M. Lyon is such a fun character. She is so fun to read about, so unique, very, you know, stubborn at times, but she's very like strong-willed. And if you don't know what this series is about, it follows our main character, Emma M. Lyon. She returns to London to stay in her like family estate called Lapis Lazuli House, and it's in the neighborhood of St. Crispian's, which has a lot of weird stuff that happens in it. It's not like a mystery, it's not like a thriller horror book, it's just kind of like peculiar. But she's staying with her maid named Agnes, who's from Scotland. I can't stand her cousin, Archibald. Oh my gosh. When I get you, Archibald, we're gonna have some words. And basically he is like an asshole. But throughout the first and second book, we've met a lot of Emma's friends and, you know, people who she encounters, such as the tenant, which is someone who moves into like their like separate little apartment of the house. And it's just so much fun to be in her head. I love like reading her journals. They feel so real. Like she feels like such a real person. And I'm definitely in more of like a period piece, like historical mood right now. So I'm really, really loving those books so far. I've gave the first two 5 stars. And I did just put in a hold for the 3rd volume, but guys, this is devastating. 16 weeks wait. Because there's 1 copy and there's 8 people waiting for it. Like, you're telling me I'm gonna have to wait 16 weeks? Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And it's a shame because I think everyone at my library is on volume 3 because volumes 4 through 8 are free, like completely open to read. And volumes 1 and 2 are as well. I think everyone is on number 3 right now, which is very inconvenient for me. As for my other reading plans, to be honest, I kind of just want to stick to those 2. I want to keep it simple. Like, I am in the mood for some other books, but I just don't really like overwhelm myself with books. I feel like I used to really like set ambitious TBRs and, you know, hope to read a lot at once or in a short amount of time, but I'm kind of okay with like taking it slowly. I want to like take some time, do some more journaling. I would like to start like casual journaling as well, kind of like Emma M. Lyon does. I'm just so inspired by her. I've also started gaming, so I started playing Skyrim recently, so I've been loving that. And then I also would like to start painting again because that's something I used to do all the time in high school, and I don't think I did it like the entirety of college. So perhaps I will get back into that. I know I have a lot of canvases sitting in my closet not being used. And then I also really need to get back into crochet. I haven't crocheted anything in a while. I just feel like college sucked the life out of my creativity and like my inspiration, kind of like my passion for things. So I'm trying to like branch out and do more than just read. Like obviously I love reading. The point of these videos in this channel is for me to document my thoughts about books and to share that with you all and talk about it with you all. But I like doing other stuff. And to keep you updated, I am also continuing to write the first draft of my book, but I'm trying to keep those videos separate from reading vlogs, just because I like to document that like entire process, like really in depth, and hopefully I can compile it all one day. I do work this weekend, so we'll see how much time I have to actually like do some reading and do the things I want to do. But yeah, I just wanted to start this vlog now, and I hope you enjoy. everyone, I just wanted to update you because I have a really exciting guest with me today. Well, really exciting for me. I don't know how excited it is for you, but
Hi!
Haley's here! She's in my room!
We're together!
We're together. This is like the reunion of the century, but she's in my room. I'm having
for Nora's graduation party.
My graduation party today. And Haley came all the way out here. It was so sweet of her. So we get to be in the bookshelf area together.
Yes, and then Nora has granted me 2 books.
Yes.
To take home.
To read, to add to the TBR. So yeah, I wish we could like actually have a whole weekend together right now, but you know, I'm satisfied with just having her here, and just this doesn't feel real, but I'm happy. So yay! Yay! Hello everyone. I hope you've been doing well. Today is a beautiful day outside. I've just been sitting out here doing some editing. I'm hoping to read a little bit, but I just made myself a nice little lunch. I've got a sandwich and some almonds. So I'm gonna eat that here in a second. I have a couple updates for you. So the first one being that I have made some progress in When the Moon Hatched. So I'm up to page 430, which is quite far into it. I think last time I updated you, I was only 100 or 200 pages in. I can't really remember. It feels like I've read a lot more, even though it's only been like 200 pages more. But I'm excited to finish this. I'm hoping to finish it today. I doubt that'll happen, but I'm leaving to go on my vacation tomorrow to Montana. So I have a really long road trip, and I just wanted to like avoid bringing this with me. Number one, because it's a big book, but I kind of just wanted to start something fresh for the trip. But it's okay. I'll just bring this on vacation with me and it'll be fine. But I would like to read a bit more of this today. As for my thoughts, the pacing is still really off because we're 400 pages in and our main character, Rave, has now been brought to the Burn, to the royal palace of the Burn, like the really sunny kingdom, the one that's always hot. She just narrowly avoided being bonded with this brutal warrior of this like desert tribe, but the love interest named Khan, he showed up and he saved her from it. But by doing so, he had to like ask for her hand in marriage, like to avoid her being bonded to the other one. She had to bind herself to him to get out of it. Very convenient. So I really like that scene. I think the world building is still very fantastic. Like, I think it is so unique and intricate, and I just like that's what's keeping me going throughout this book, is the world building and finding out more of the history of these kingdoms, and also with the dragons. And yeah, it's really interesting so far. It's just we're 400 pages in and I still feel like we're building up to something, which is okay. Like, that's understandable, but like it's taken us this long to finally get here, and we're like just now really learning more about like the royal family history and what might have happened to a certain character who's now reappearing. So it's not like killing me, but I'm just like, I'm kind of ready to like really get through it and, you know, find out what happens finally. But I'm so invested in it. I like haven't wanted to put it down, so I'm really enjoying it. I'm really liking our characters. We've met a couple new characters now that we're in the Burn. So a lot of Khan's court, like his sister, and I feel like we're just like thrust in this new world all over again, which I'm really enjoying. So again, I don't know if I'll finish it. It has a little under 700 pages, so we'll have to see, but I'm liking it so far. And then this past weekend, I did have my graduation party, which was so much fun. A lot of my family and friends came, and as you saw, my friend Haley came, so I got to see her for a bit, and it was just so nice. I wish we could have like hung out longer. but I'm happy she came all the way here to see me. It was very, very special. But I did receive some books for my grad party. So one of them was actually a gift card to a bookstore, which I will be saving. I don't need to buy books right now, so I'm going to hold on to it. But one of the books I got is Every Exquisite Thing by Laura Steven. I'd never heard of this before, but my boyfriend's brother went and got me all these gifts. It was very kind of him and his roommate. But I think this is supposed to be a retelling of The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I've never read, but I really have always wanted to. So I believe this is like a YA reimagining of sorts. But it says Penny Paxton has beauty in her blood. Daughter of a world-famous supermodel, she's ready to claim her own spotlight at the elite Dorian Drama Academy. When her mentor offers the chance to sit for a mysterious artist whose portraits grant immortal beauty, Penny leaps at it, just like the school's most dazzling alumni before her. But when her mentor is murdered, Penny discovers the portraits are cursed. One by one, their flawless subjects are dying. As more perfectly beautiful students start to fall, Penny knows her time is running out. And yeah, it just sounds really interesting. I also really like the cover, and the sprayed edges are also really cool. Normally, I'm not really a fan of sprayed edges on paperback books, but I think these are really classy. Like, they add to it. They're not just there for sprayed edges, like for the sake of them. So I'm really excited to get to this. I feel like I would want to read Dorian Gray first. I don't know. And then the next book I received was from my friend Kaylee, and she got me, this is such a silly book, like I would never buy this for myself, but because she got it for me, I love it. Like, I'm actually kind of pumped to read this book just because it seems so fun. But this is called Guardian Demon by Aurora Asher. This is like a Angels and Demons spicy romance book, which again, normally I would never buy this for myself. I would never really gravitate towards this, but in her card she gave me, she wrote, I wanted to get you a silly little romance to finally relax now that you're done with school. So it was very, very sweet of her, and I just like laugh out loud reading this synopsis. It says, oil and water, angels and demons, some things shouldn't mix, but when a fallen angel needs the key back to heaven, her only hope may be a crow-shifting demon. Attraction ignites between sworn enemies in the latest spicy paranormal romance. So I don't know, I hope there's like actually a plot in this that like drives the story forward. Like, obviously it's okay if not, like this is probably just a fun little time. But yeah, I'm kind of scared to read this, but I'm also excited, and I think I'm going to like annotate it just for fun and then let my friend Kaylee borrow it, and we can kind of pass it off and see each other's thoughts on it. I don't know, it just seems really fun. And she wrote a little note for me that means I love you in German, because we took German classes together. And again, this one has sprayed edges, but I think these are cool. Like, they go with the cover and they're pretty cute. So I'm terrified, but I'm excited to get to this. I feel like it'll be a silly little time, and hopefully I can vlog when I read this so you can see my reactions. And then another thing I got from my grad party was this little notebook. It says spells and incantations. It's just like a cute little journal, but I love it. It was so, so sweet. But it's funny because I had already ordered myself this journal, which I had talked about this earlier when I was talking about how I finished the Unselected Journals of Emma Emline Volume 2, and how I wanted to start like a casual daily journal of sorts. So I found this one and I ordered it. It has a lot of pages, so I wanted one to last me quite a long time. I've already started, like I made a table of contents, and then I've got my first entry here. And I don't know, I just kind of want to use it to be a space to dump my thoughts and just like handwrite and not like type, because when I'm writing my book I'm typing all the time. So I'm glad to have a spare one, so when I finish that one, or I just want to switch up journals, I have this really cool one as well. And then I have also realized I have another reading update for you, which is that I finished reading the Unselected Journals of Emma Emline Volume 3. The audiobook hold finally came in for me this past week, so I already finished it. I'm just loving that series so much, and I'm excited to keep binging it, but I'm going to take a break since I'll be on vacation and I want to enjoy the nature and the mountains and everything, and not have to worry about a library hold. So yeah, I really loved it. 5 stars. We are getting more into kind of like the depth of Emma's past surrounding a certain character, and we're getting closer to other side characters like the Tenant and the Duke of Islington, and I just feel like Emma's finally finding her place in St. Crispian's and easing into life in London, even if Cousin Archibald and like her financial situation is still kind of tricky to navigate sometimes, but I'm excited to see where book 4 takes us. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch and read some of When the Moon Hatched, and then hopefully I can make a lot of progress today and give you one last final reading update. everyone. So I ended up not finishing When the Moon Hatched. Who's surprised, to be honest? I'm not. I spent most of my day just packing and, cleaning up from when I get home, because I'm the type of person who needs like a clean room, a clean bathroom for when I get home. I don't want to come home to a mess after a long trip. But I did make a little bit of progress. I got up to page 500. So I have about 200 pages left, which it looks a lot smaller. Like, I feel like the dent I'm making in this is becoming more visual day by day. So I just have a little bit left, so I will be bringing this with me in the car, which is okay. But hopefully I can finish it like on the way there, and then I won't have to, like, I can just kind of store it away in my suitcase and I won't have to carry it with me the whole time. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be really carrying it with me, but I can kind of just finish it and be done with it and then put it in a safe place, because I don't want anything to happen to this book. But for an update on how I'm feeling about this, 500 pages in, I'm still liking it. I think the thing that is carrying this book is the world building and the setting of these 3 different kingdoms, and then the dragons that when they die, they fly up into the sky and curl up in a ball and turn into a moon with their ancestors. I just think that is so fascinating, and that is what is like driving me forward with this story at this point. It's not that I don't like the characters, I just feel like they're not doing anything. I feel like we're just not, I don't know, it's just not really engaging, and every time I turn the page to a new chapter, I like kind of want to put it down and do something else, and I always want to come back to it, like I want to keep reading it, but I'm just not like to the point where I just cannot stop reading this. So it's very strong on vibes for me, but on plot, I'm kind of not in love with it. I wish it was a bit stronger there, because it makes the pacing feel so slow. Like, this is a huge book, this is a 700-page book, and it feels so long. Like, I can really feel that it's 700 pages, So unfortunately you won't be able to hear my thoughts in this video, but hopefully in a wrap-up or my next vlog I will update you. Actually, I'll make a point for my next vlog after this to update you with my final thoughts on When the Moon Hatched. I know that's annoying, but with the timing with this vacation, this is just what I have to do. I'm sorry. So yeah, overall it's sitting at a 4-star for me. I don't think it'll bump it up to a 5-star just because I feel like I've trudged through it this whole book. So that is all I have for this little vlog. I really hope you enjoyed watching. I feel like it was a bit of a different format. It was a bit shorter than my normal vlogs, so I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want more vlogs like this that are kind of more casual and chill, and maybe read less books but are more focused on like everything else. But make sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!